Dear fans, this video is about the speeches made by the central ministers on the occasion of the last Constitution Day. The Minister for Law and Justice, Kiran Raju, claimed that our country can be made great only if we create a balance between fundamental duties and fundamental rights. It does mean that priority had to be given for fundamental duties rather than fundamental rights. Further, the Minister for Culture, Kishan Reddy, also made such things on similar line, that is, it is important that we emphasize our fundamental duties for the growth and progress of our country. The meaning of these two statements made by the central minister is that priority ought to be given for fundamental duties rather than fundamental rights. The statements of the central ministers resembles what the BAHAVAT GEETA has said. You have a right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. You are entitled to do your duty only, but not entitled to claim your rights, that is, fruits of your labor. Whereas the framers of the Indian Constitution in the Constitutional Assembly have guaranteed the dignity of an individual, equality and fraternity to all its citizens without any discriminations based on caste, creed, color, religion, etc. etc. Even the Part 3 of the Constitution, that is fundamental rights, have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution without ensuring of duties on the part of the citizens of this country. What does it mean that both the preamble of the Constitution and the fundamental rights that have been enshrined in Part 3 of the Constitution have ensured certain fundamental rights with a reasonable restriction, but not attached to fundamental duties that to the citizen to be made there as obligatory on the part of the citizen. Rather, it emphasizes the state missionary bureaucrats and other authorities must be in a position to fulfill its obligation towards its citizen to the right to life, liberty, right to health, right to education, right to employment and whatnot that have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution under fundamental rights. The point herein is that the government of India is now trying to make these fundamental duties as centric rather than human rights as centric as has been established in the or enshrined in the Indian Constitution. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.